Welcome to In Cosmetics Asia Meet the Speaker series, where we get to meet the experts speaking in the marketing trends bit. I'm pleased to welcome today's guest, Florence Bernardin, the founder of Asia Cosme Lab. Thanks for joining us, Florence.
Thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody.
So just to start, could you give us a bit of a background to your company?
Yes, sure. So this company, which has been renamed Asia Cosme Lab since last year, has the official name as Information and Inspiration, and was created 17 years ago and dedicated to monitor everything happening in Asia. So at first North Asia, and now more and more also Southeast Asia in terms of products. So I'm not in my bathroom, I'm in my meeting room, and you see only one part of it, but it's full of products because I have a team of experts working with me. We are 10 people based in France, and we monitor on a daily basis everything happening, everything that has been launched that we believe to be interesting, from skincare to makeup to hair care, fragrance, and so on. So we are really a team of experts based in France, but Asian experts of the cosmetics.
Brilliant. And as founder, what is it exactly that your role entails?
We edit a lot of reports on the market in terms of trends, in terms of usage, in terms of consumers. So my main role is, of course, to guide the team and to travel normally a lot to meet our customers, which are all over the world. So now we are working remotely, but yes, I do travel a lot. Like every 3 weeks, I'm in Asia, looking at the market, meeting the consumers, meeting the customers, showing the market to a lot of people. And of course, we are 10 members. I have 10 members. So as a leader and a founder, I have to also guide and feel what is the market moving on in order to create new interesting report for our customers.
So what exactly was it that inspired you to work in the beauty and personal care industry?
It's a long story. I studied Japanese at first, and at a time where Japan was the #1 exporting market for cosmetics. So very quickly, I've been involved in the cosmetics, and I've worked for 30 years before creating my own company within a Japanese group named Kao, a very big company. And for something like 8 years, I was a market analyzer within the company, reporting from France how the Asian markets were moving, because I was in charge of developing makeup products for Japan. So that's how the story started. And little by little, I noticed there was at that time no information at all, competitive information on the market. I could not get, even from my partners in Japan, I could not get the real information. So I had to really build from my own knowledge, because I go to Japan since I'm 18. I had to build from my own knowledge and from my vision of the market, these analyses. So it started from Japan, then I moved on by myself because there was a lot of demand from the market. And of course, little by little, as you know, the Asian market has been so big, from market size, like if we talk about China, but also from innovation and inspiration, if we consider, for example, if we consider Korea, but now also moving to the halal cosmetics, if we consider Southeast Asia. So, it's really a very, very interesting, very big market, and very demanding in terms of sources, information, and consumer understanding, because even though my customers are, I would say, most of them are from the west side up to United States or Brazil. We have more and more customers from Asia that want to understand our vision of the market, how we analyze, because we still are the only one doing that job.
Fantastic. So we're obviously living in the midst of a global pandemic. What impact do you think the coronavirus had on the industry in general, and also your area of specialism, perhaps in Asia?
Well, as you know, these countries, specifically in Asia, have starting with the pandemic earlier. So some of them, like China, are recovering earlier. So on some market, it doesn't affect that much. But on another hand, what we see basically is that wearing the mask is affecting totally the business. So it means products have to be tested with a mask. Non-transfer products are evolving, demanding on new part or new beautification item, a lot of soothing, dehydration, irritation caring. So there is a big shift in type of products. There is a big shift in terms of expectation, but still the demand is there, and we will always need products to clean, to soothe, to moisturize, and to beautify our skin. So it's, of course, the market figures are been decreasing for certain times because nothing is, under control, nothing is certain. We don't know how the future is going on. So there is an impact, but if you look at what's happening in China, we can say that if we can recover, the figures will be back very soon.
Yeah. And what would be your one prediction for the beauty and personal care industry in 2021?
Of course, the well-care. The well-care attitude is going to be very important, as I was saying, because for sure, mask is going to be a part of our daily life. It's the part already in many countries in Asia, but not 24 hours a day. It was, kind of etiquette product to avoid spreading any virus in Japan. It was a protection against pollution in China. So people are used to wear masks, but not as we are doing. So they faced some makeup troubles, but they've never faced that much the acne, the irritation, plus, as we can see from some Japanese brand, I mean, a lot of people are working remotely, so we are in a quite unusual working situation with a lot of stress. We cannot share as much as usual. So these also create a lot of skin troubles. So there will be a shift to these well-care, which is both taking care of your soul, of your skin, of your body. We see that the Japanese company Paula is already launching dancing video, gym video, so that people not only take care of their skin, but take care better of their body, make this metabolism better functioning. So there is a very interesting shift, I think, from really problem-solving product to much more global. It's not holistic. It's really, I believe, kind of well-care approach. So it's not new. It has already started. We could see with the organic. We could see with the what we call the holistic, and a lot of products are already there, even in the United States. But it's becoming worldwide, and it will keep expanding a lot.
Evolving. Brilliant. So obviously very lucky to have you speak in the Marketing Trends Theatre, Emily. Could you give us an overview of the topic that you're going to be presenting?
I think the topic we're going to cover is going to be about how the ingredients are going to be important in the product, and how we see that finally the traditional ingredients are moving to the normal modern world. So it's very interesting because we always have heard about, in this holistic time before, about the traditional Chinese medicine and those herbals like Ayurveda, for example, which is becoming more and more important. But today, for example, if you consider the big boom of the microbiome, and I had a lot of discussion with my customers about how the microbiome boom is gonna keep going on. We see that now when we talk about microbiome, it's a lot about, specifically in Asia, about skin barrier, taking care of your skin barrier, which is a matter of balance. Rebalancing your skin flora, rebalancing your moisture, rebalancing all the good elements on your skin so that your skin barrier is stronger towards all type of aggression, including the virus. And if you consider that, of course, the microbiome is linked to prebiotic, probiotics, and this is ingestible at first. And if you think also that traditional medicine in China, traditional, I would say, medicine all over Asia is a lot about intake, everything from inside. You get beautiful by good food, by healthy food. You get good skin if you are in a good shape, and the good shape starts with a good food. So all this idea of probiotic that will help you to rebuild your skin balance, but also your inner balance, create this link. And we see that finally, if you look a little bit deeper, all the stories of the microbiome, which is really booming in a very high-tech way, finally is a part of the traditional medicine. So for me, there is a very interesting shift about how Asian markets are jumping on the microbiome versus what they have been always been done with the fermentation, for example, before thinking about the Korean beauty care.
Sounds like definitely one not to miss. In regards to your session, do you have any interesting statistics or maybe exclusive tips for our listeners?
Well, that's maybe what I've been saying. Maybe I started too early. That's exactly what I wanted to say. I would say that there is a lot still to be discovered in all the traditional ingredients, all the herbals, which can be local and that can be transferred actually to Western market. But there is still a lot to be discovered and to be even boosted in the new skincare trends. So I'm sure all the in-cosmetics suppliers are looking for the new better ingredients. I could see from last year there was already a lot of suppliers that was promoting ingredients that have this neuro effect, having an effect on the brain and helping this approach of better penetration, better activation. This is also very holistic. This is also kind of very traditional, and I'm sure that this will be more and more important. So there will be more and more product. It will be more on one side high tech, based on the green tech, but on another hand, it will be also based on these reassuring traditional medicine.
And I have one final question. I know obviously you've been taking cosmetics before, so what's your highlight?
Well, I think first of all, the first good thing is this innovation zone, the award zone, which is so smart, so easy. You can have a lot of information. You can download with the app, with the QR code. This is amazing. All the type of information you can even just gather from this innovation and this award area. This is maybe, of course, one of my favorite. Also, I love of course the seminar. You have so many interesting seminar going on, and including the lab, which is quite fun. I think, even though I'm not a lab people, I'm a marketing. But you have so many spots of seminar, and it's so interesting the public which is there. So many people are there. So many people are participating that you feel that you can really reach a numbers of potential customers amazingly. Like, for example, I enjoy meeting more and more, for example, Indian customers there, Indian suppliers, Indian brands. And this is really, as a speaker, of course, also another very interesting topic. So another interesting matter. So yes, I would say innovation zone, the level of the conference, the public coming there. I've been always in love with in Cosmetic Asia. This is really one of my favorite show, and I've been coming, I think, for several years now.
Yeah, glad to hear it. Well, thanks very much for joining us, Florence.
Thank you so much.